Advice for a cleaning business owner regarding SEO. Um, yeah, so basically there's a couple different kinds of SEO, but the way you can think about it is there's really like you can just really think about it as like two kinds. There's local SEO and there's the other stuff that's not local SEO. So local SEO would be somebody like you know, you're a business owner in a city and you provide a service locally in that city. You know, it's just very different from someone like, for example, my company. We're an SEO agency, a link building agency, and we provide our services all over the world, right? So it's kind of a different game as far as SEO goes. And you know, for you as a cleaning business owner, the whole strategy for how to rank your website is really the same as any other local SEO company. Of course, there's like small, like, you know, if you want to, of course, like maybe your messaging, the way you talk to clients is going to be different, or maybe like your link building targets will be a little bit different, something like that, like kind of partnerships you can make or whatever. But in general, it's the same exact strategy, you know, get a Google My Business, get some reviews going, like real reviews going on your Google My Business. Of course, you want to build citations, a bunch of citations. This is kind of like a foundational type of link, basically just directories on the internet that have your name, address, and phone number of your business. They're super cheap. You can make them yourself, but it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, so yeah, you could make them yourself, or you could pay someone like us to do it for you. You're gonna want to do some like social profiles. You know, it's basically getting all your social media stuff set up for your brand, especially like the big stuff, right? But you could do some smaller stuff as well. We provide this as a service too, or you could do it yourself. Um, you could even do like a press release to kind of like get things started with link building. Really like press releases, just like saying something about your business. You know, we hit our, or you know, maybe we're expanding to this area, or we're off this our company is offering this new service, or we hit our, you know, revenue goals this year. I don't know. It can really be anything. It doesn't really matter. You'll be getting links from kind of like these little news websites, and I really like this. For all websites, but for local too. And so all of this is kind of like foundational link building, right? And then aside from that, you know, as a local business, you're not going to need to go too heavy, especially for a cleaning company. You're not going to need to go too heavy on like the more expensive kind of like heavier links like guest posts and link insertions or niche edits, whatever you want to call them. But you want to do some of those as well, and you can just be super natural with them. You know, link to your homepage with like a branded anchor text, something like that. And then from there, yeah, you could, you know, build out your website, make sure it's all optimized for on-page SEO. You know, you've got your keywords and the title tag, the H1, the URL slug. Make sure you know you write some content on your page that's kind of similar like other people on your website. Don't try to do any keyword stuffing or anything crazy. You don't need to go crazy with your keywords. Just kind of be chill out about it. Just get it in those important places that I mentioned. And yeah, you can even have like a little blog on your website if you want to. But I feel like a lot of like local guys, they get confused and they try to do blogging like a national or like international brand would, like we would, where they're targeting all this like informational stuff, but it really has like no effect on their like bottom line or like driving like conversions, right? So you're a cleaning company, and if you wrote an article that was like how to clean carpet or something like that, and then yeah, who's going to read this? It's going to be people like all over the world, all over the US going to be reading it, and they're not going to turn in into your customer, because it's just the chances of it are so tiny, and it's just not really the type of way that people find your kind of business, right? But you could produce blog content that's kind of like locally relevant. So, you know, kind of like examples of the work that you did, you know, using like location name, like, oh, we had this job on this part of town, showing like pictures and stuff like that. But as far as like blog content goes, I feel like, and some people might disagree with me on this, but I feel like a lot of local SEO people kind of miss the mark, and they try to do something that's like way out of line with what's expected or what's thought of as normal for a local business. And but when in doubt, what you can do is just go look at your competitors, go look at their websites, what's on their blog, what kind of stuff are they writing about, especially like your top like one, two, three competitors, and that'll give you a good idea. And yeah, I think I covered most of the important stuff. GMB, basic foundational link building with citations, of course, getting your NAP on your website and stuff as well. getting a blog rolling, but don't go crazy with a bunch of informational stuff. I'll just keep it kind of like local tailored. And yeah, I think that's about it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.